Joining us from Westchester, Pennsylvania is Mark Zandi, Chief Economist for Moody's Economy.com. Good morning.
Good morning, Harry.
I want to talk about unemployment for a moment as it nears 10%. It's feared it's going to stay there for a while. How long do you think it's going to stay there? 10 or more?
I think it'll stay there through this time next year. It's 9.8%. It will rise over 10% probably when we get the data this week for October and stay there through, I think, this time next year.
I want you to take off your economy's hat, put on your physician's hat. If this economy is in critical condition a year ago, what condition is it in now?
You know, we're heading in the right direction. I mean, just think about where we were a year ago. Major financial institutions were evaporating. The stock market was plunging. Housing values were falling. We lost 700,000 jobs on average every single month in the beginning of the year. Now, today, the financial system isn't normal, as you could see by the CIT report, but it is stable. The stock market is up measurably from where it was a year ago. House prices have stopped falling, and the job losses are abating. And I think by early next year, they'll come to an end. And by this time next year, we'll have meaningful job growth. So we're headed in the right direction.
When does the private sector really start to create jobs, though? We just had this conversation with Mitt Romney. He said that's been part of the whole problem, too much public money going in, not enough private investment. When do we see that engine really start to cook?
Well, it's starting. We saw in the third quarter when we got the GDP, the value of all the things that we produced rose, and part of it was because business investment in equipment and software increased, and that's a good leading indicator. I think by early next year, we'll start to see private sector activity pick up to a measurable degree. Yeah. It's here and there, it's hit or miss, but I do think that in the next few months we should see that more clearly.
And you see a well-run business like Ford make $1 billion this quarter. Amazing.
Right.
All right. Mark Zandi, thanks so much. Do appreciate it.
Thanks.